Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. Cockfighting is illegal in all 50 states. In some states, cockfighting is a felony, while other states classify cockfighting as a misdemeanor. A felony is typically defined as a crime punishable by a term of imprisonment of 1 year or more. Misdemeanors are often defined as offenses punishable only by fines or by short-term confinement in local jails. Not surprisingly, the states that have the most problems with cockfighting are the states that classify it only as a misdemeanor. Kentucky has a very weak law against cockfighting, resulting in a lot of illegal cockfighting. When laws against cockfighting are weak, it's easy for cockfighters to buy off the local police, and that is what they do in Kentucky. In Chilton County, Alabama, Sheriff John Sheeran used the weak Alabama law against cockfighting as an excuse to not do his job, in the case of a notorious cockfighter named Brent Easterling. A weak law isn't a legitimate excuse for law enforcement not to act. Eventually, the federal government came in and busted cockfighters in both Alabama and Kentucky because cockfighting also violates federal law. Clearly, if you want to stop cockfighting as quickly and easily as possible and stop the attendant crimes of cockfighting, such as illegal gambling, drug trafficking, and prostitution, you want cockfighting to be a felony at the state level. In Oklahoma, cockfighting is a felony, and that is a good thing. That's why it's so disturbing that Oklahoma State Representative Justin Humphrey, a Republican, is trying to reduce Oklahoma's cockfighting law to a mere misdemeanor. Justin Humphrey claims to have a background in law enforcement. That being the case, you'd think Humphrey would be dead set against relaxing a law against criminal behavior that is tied to more criminal behavior. Like I said, cockfighting is connected to illegal gambling, illegal drug trafficking, weapons trafficking, prostitution, and other crimes. In Kentucky, where the laws are weak, there are a lot of cockfighting pits, and the state is besieged by illegal gambling, drugs, prostitution, and everything that is to be expected from weak cockfighting laws. A February 26, 2022 federal bust of cockfighting in Kentucky resulted in this statement from Jody Cohen, the special agent in charge of the FBI office in Louisville, Kentucky.
The gruesome ritual of animal fighting simply has no place in a civilized society. Animal cruelty, however, is just one criminal aspect surrounding this barbaric activity. Whether it is illegal gambling or the attempted corruption of our public officials, the criminal enterprise surrounding cockfighting operations will not be tolerated. Through outstanding cooperation and great work, the FBI and its state and federal law enforcement partners have dealt a serious blow to cockfighting and a multitude of other criminal activities in the Eastern District of Kentucky.
Representative Humphrey's desire to reduce the penalties for cockfighting puts him on a very different page from the FBI. Representative Humphrey's statements about cockfighting are also very concerning. Listen to what he said in this interview.
Something over here that has way less impact on society and on people and victimizes no one except the chicken. When we begin to make a chicken's life worth more than a human, I think we've got a problem.
I heard something very similar to that nonsense from a cockfighter I debated in 2020 who said this.
Once you reduce man to the status of animals, then the government becomes the source of your rights. You are a government-owned animal.
Why would Representative Justin Humphrey sound more like a cockfighter than an FBI agent when it comes to his view on cockfighting? Finally, it should be mentioned that Atoka County is one of the counties in Humphrey's district. There is an illegal cockfight pit in Atoka County, which was documented by a shark drone. So Oklahoma Representative Justin Humphrey has cockfighters in his district and parrots cockfighters in opposition to the FBI, which is trying to fight criminal behavior. Oh, one other note about Representative Justin Humphrey. In 2021, he proposed a hunting season for Bigfoot. I kid you not. Let's hope that the rest of the Oklahoma legislature is far more serious about governing their state, especially when it comes to fighting crime, than Representative Justin Humphrey. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness, and together we are all going to crush cockfighting. Our best wishes go out to the people of Ukraine. This humanitarian catastrophe can only end with Hitler wannabe Vladimir Putin being prosecuted for war crimes, convicted in an international court of law, and being confined to a concrete box for the rest of his worthless life.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. If you'd like to support Shark directly and gain access to exclusive content, please consider sponsoring us on Patreon.